I was starting to think I was insane. At least then I'd have a reasonable explanation for what is happening to me. It didn't used to be this way. In fact, for a long period of time, things were so peaceful. It was almost annoying. I always was bored, but after what's been happening lately, I don't think I have the recklessness to make such a complaint. Lately, when I close my eyes and attempt to sleep, I hear the mumbling of a woman. No matter how hard I listen, I can't understand what she's saying. She doesn't sound angry or anything. It just sounds as if she was having a conversation with someone. But I can only hear her. The only first couple of times I shot upright out of bed and sat up, thinking that stranger was in the house. Don't get me wrong, I live with other people and two of them are women, but I could tell it wasn't either of them. My boyfriend instantly asked me what was wrong because I'm usually out pretty fast when I go to bed. I just uttered quietly, "Did you hear that?" Though it was dark, I knew he was giving me that weird look. You know that weird look people give you when they think you've lost your marbles? He gives me that look a lot. "What the fuck are you even talking about?" "You mean you don't hear her?" "Hear who?" He sounded incredulous. He clearly doesn't believe me. At that point, I just stared into the blackness of the room. Still sitting up, I was a little more disturbed. I thought I heard a woman. She was talking, but I couldn't understand her. A faint mumble escaped him, and I left him shift in the bed, turning over to go back to sleep. "Go back to sleep, you were just dreaming." After that night, I phoned my mother. She said that there was a schizophrenia on her side of the family, but not since my grandfather. I looked up the symptoms, and a lot of them fit, and I really began to think that was the reasoning behind that voice I heard. A few weeks passed before a family friend dropped by. He asked us to watch his 5-year-old son, and of course we didn't mind so much. After all, that kid was well behaved, and I fell asleep on the couch. As I was tired from playing with the little squirt all day, he hopped up on my lap and started to make a fuss, clearly in an attempt to wake me up. Jolted awake, I stared back to the kid. His eyes were wide and he looked frightened. "The lady won't stop talking." I felt my own eyes bulge a little as I stared back at him, only catching a glimpse of a shadow perched on the old rocking chair we had bought from a real sales shop. I never spoke to my boyfriend about this. He refuses to believe in ghosts or anything else that hasn't been proven by science. But I know what I saw and heard, and I doubt that little boy that I ever watched over has forgotten it. Still to this day, as I drift away, I often hear the gentle mumbling of a woman. I occasionally see the shadows moving in particular ways, but for some reason I don't feel threatened. The only one thing disturbs me about hearing her speak, aside from my inability to understand her. Who was she talking to?
What's up, my pretties? It's the Lion Queen here. I want to appreciate you all for tuning into this video, and I do appreciate you guys supporting my video by giving this video likes and stuff. If you really enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you're new, ring the bell for notifications to when I upload so that way you guys will get updated for whenever I upload. If you want to follow me on Twitter or DeviantArt, feel free to leave a follow on those if you are interested in following me on those socials. If you want to support my backup channel, known as Ms. Dark Shigo, feel free to subscribe to it, as a link to that will also be in the About page section. And with that being said, and that being the case, thank you so much for watching, my pretties, and as always, stay pretty.